Ashley's in Tampa, Florida. Hey, Ashley, welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Thank you.
What's up?
So I have a question that's at the intersection of marriage, kids, and finances. I have considered divorce, and there's a couple different factors for that. A big one is finances. Since we've been married, we have been in debt. I don't know if he was in debt before I married him, but I was in debt. I had a small student loan that I took care of within the first few years of our marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we got to about $140,000 of debt, mostly on credit cards. And a lot of different factors went into that, but there was a point I was just stressing me out so much. And, I did all the 0% refinancing and all that. And anyway, so a few years ago, I heard your
Hey,
show.
Ashley, I'm sorry, honey. I hate to cut you off, but you're going to tell us what you need.
Yeah.
How can we help?
So I'm considering divorce, and I guess I wanted to get your perspective on the best timing for that.
No, there's not good timing for that. That's a horrible thing to have to go through, darling. So, and it's due to disagreements over money?
And kids.
And kids. What do you mean about kids? Having them, or how to treat them, or what?
Yeah, I guess bringing them up. I'm sorry, I didn't know I was going to get emotional.
It's okay. It's fair. It's an emotional thing.
Yeah.
And how old are your babies?
14, 12, and 4.
Okay. And so what is he doing about money that makes you want to end this?
So, as I said, I had started listening to you a few years ago, and so I put together a budget, and I've been just really hammering on the debt. I've got it down to about $60,000 without the mortgage.
Where is he? Why is he not helping?
I have asked him to help. I have had several conversations with him.
Why is he not helping?
He is unwilling.
Why? Did you make all the debt by yourself?
No, it's been with the family. I think I'm a big factor. Maybe that's what I haven't considered that, but no, it's just different.
He never said why he won't help.
No, he wants me to handle it and then be involved once the debt is handled.
Why? Why? It's not logical.
He's not given a reason. He's just...
Yeah.
That was the conversation. How it ended up is that I'll handle the debt, and then when it's done, then we'll talk and make plans and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, obviously that's not a good plan. And is that reason enough to end a marriage? No. But is it enough to be upset about? Yes. And is it an unreasonable process? Yes. So what I would tell you is this: I think you need someone to guide you through this relationship, and before you just slap your hand on the table and say, "That's it, I'm done," and maybe can guide you through some tools conversationally to try to draw you guys back together and to work together. And so what you need is a good marriage counseling. My guess is Mr. I'm not involved doesn't want to go to marriage counseling either, but you can go without him.
True.
But you can go without him and talk to a marriage counselor who can hear your whole story long form and who can inject better wisdom than we can here in a 5-minute radio call, because I'm definitely not going to tell somebody, unless there's domestic violence involved, unless you're getting beat, that your marriage is over on the radio. That would be very unwise of me and very unwise of you to listen to me if I did do that. But if there's something other than that, you've got some work to do before you throw down the ultimatum gauntlet. And sit down with your pastor, sit down with a marriage counselor, someone to guide you through to where you can say, okay, I can't stay anymore after you've learned how to do this,
Yeah.
not from me, but I can't stay anymore unless you're willing to do this with the kids and this with the money.
Yeah.
And whatever this is, and you fill in those blanks. And but you've got 15 or 20 years invested in this process with a 13-year-old, and so you want to be very very wise and very systematic in how you walk through this. That way you won't it won't be on you.
Yeah. And I can hear the stress in her voice, Dave. And I want to encourage everyone who's married out there, and if you can relate to her. Listen to Dave's advice. I mean, seek marriage counseling, even if it's by yourself. I can't speak to much of it because I'm not married and I've never been in that situation. But we do know that the number one reason for divorces are finances.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but we could do better at just getting the counsel, getting the wisdom before we run.
Yeah. So, I mean, you'd want to draw out why you won't get involved and see if we can solve that.
Yeah.
So, the other thing we'll do is put you guys into Ramsey Plus, into Financial Peace University. Again, I don't know if he'll go, but we can help you through the process. And hold on, Kelly will pick up, and we'll definitely give you that as a tool, hopefully, to save your marriage.